Hello, everyone. Welcome to the New York session. And I think today is going to be a great day. As I just said in the morning, we've seen a couple of pairs move in our direction, and there's a lot of hope for a bright day. Please like, share, comment, invite others to join us. It's going to be an amazing session, and I think you should take advantage of today market analytics to be able to generate something for yourself today. So, like, share, comment, invite others to join us. It's going to be an amazing session. Please like, share, and comment. Give me 1 or 2 minutes to invite others to the program. Within the meantime, please just like, share, and comment. Within the meantime, just like, share, and comment, please. We are going to be starting the live exactly immediately. We have 50 persons connected. Like, share, comment. Hello, guys. Please let me know in the comment section if you can get me clearly. Please let me know in the comment section if you can get me clearly. Okay, guys, I think we can start now. Hello, good afternoon to you, Bless. Good afternoon to you, Rose. Good afternoon, Prince Gerard. Nice having you right here on the platform again. Um, Good afternoon, Sniper. It's a great pleasure having all of you here connected. And we are going to actually move through the market and check 1 or 2 pairs and see exactly what we got. So we are going to start with the goal, which we actually did some analytics there in the morning. We are going to be checking how far. So this is exactly what we set for goal in the morning, and the analytics has been so well. The signal is still active, and gold has been moving in a direction. We can see a lot of people trading gold today in the Bell Forex group, and a lot of people are in massive profit as we speak right now. There are a lot of students, a lot of people into gold profit already. That makes a lot of sense. So this is really amazing, and I still think gold is going to go further down, as we earlier mentioned today, possibly targeting the low of the 1 day range. So as of goal is concerned, we are still buried on that signal. And I think if you have any further analytics, please you can let us know. As of now, we still stick to what we were saying, and I'll try to expatiate on the and try to explain to you what we're looking at and exactly what we are checking as far as goal is concerned. So in that regard, I will just go to the daily time frame, enlarge it a little bit, and then I show you um, some of the key takes that we had on go this morning. And with that, we are going to have this just to reduce this trend line a bit. So, as of goal is concerned, we had this Monday candle that is actually forming a range. So the Tuesday and today Wednesday candle is inside that daily range that we saw on Monday. So this was the height of the range and the low of the range. So what we saw yesterday is that we saw a 4 hours candle that took up. We can keep this trend line away for now. We can just blur it for quality reasons because the role is not really that impactful again because he has played his own role already here in the market. So as we are saying, we saw the low and the highs and the low of this candle, and yesterday the height of that Monday daily candle was swept off, and it was much more of a liquidity concept. So it was more of liquidity clearance that we saw here. So from the 4 hours candle, the candle happened to close below the Monday high, and this was a bullish signal for us. So on a smaller time frame, that was the 1 hour, we have the market came back into the range, then we tested the structure that it break recently, and the market started selling massively. In the morning, we gave a sell signal that actually showed you where you could actually sell off gold. So our signal in the morning was at this point. So we are still in a sell on gold, and our analytics still continue. So I'm still buried on gold, and the target is a Monday low. So my target is this Monday low. So if you are looking for a TP on gold, this is definitely your target. And if you're into gold already, please, it's also good to secure your profit because sometimes the market comes with so much uncertainty and anything is bound to happen at any time. So you don't know what might happen all of that. So anything can happen at any time, and that is why it's always good to secure your profit once you analyze the market. So let me know in the comment section if you have any objection on this. We have been bearish since morning on gold, and we are still bearish on that fact. We're still holding that to the end of the day. So if you have a different analytics, if you have a different thought on this, do not hesitate to let me know. There is a link in the live description to join the Bell Forex um, September Learn to Trade and Pay After batch that we are planning to launch. So let me know in the comment section if you have anything to add or there is anything you may like me to talk about from this perspective. I will be very much open to get your opinion on goal as we are going to be pushing forward. Okay, guys. So Precious say he made $10. That's good. Congratulations to you. Christian says, yeah, let's continue with target the low that occurred on Monday. Great. Thanks for your effort. Yeah, good. Thank you. So we are going to look at goal on a smaller basics as well because we are in this particular move and it is very vital for us to grab the least price action as much as possible. So we are going to move to the 5 minute, and there is something I want you to take from here. So as the market has been going down, we had a basic structure, this base. There was a base drop that the market mitigated at 50%. Before the 50% mitigation of the base drop, there was BTMM creation, which is one of the best trading technique you can ever apply in your trading journey. It will change the way you trade forex. It will give you a different view of POI and how price react on POIs. So we have we had here a base that was we had a rally base drop, a base drop, and that base is a POI. So the first time market came to the base, a mitigation at 50% failed, liquidity was created, and the market pumped into that structure, tapping it and taking price to the downside. That is purely BTMM that was created there. In this regard, we there are a lot of people doubting or they are scared that gold is going to pull to the upside. I'm going to give you the trigger that can give possible reversal. So here you get there is a little or there is a sub minor trend line that I just that passed at this price level here. This trend line can actually be we can change it to black, and we are going to use the daily time frame to the 1 hour chart for a little confirmation. So if after this 1 hour the market closes back, listen to me attentively. If after this 1 hour the market closes above that particular structure, we can even use the 50 minute because we're on a smaller time frame confirmation and we don't need to stress it. So already the 15 minute candle closes below the structure. So let's use a bigger time frame. So we are going to use a 30 minutes. So if this candle closes below this black line on the 30 minutes, then there is a huge confirmation that we are going to continue going to the downside. The market will continue selling massively, perhaps to take the low of Monday. So that's what we have for gold as far as gold is concerned. I think that is much interesting. And do not hesitate, like, share, comment, and invite others to join the program. I'm going to now go to the DXY, the dollar index, because I know a lot of people are waiting to get what we are saying for the dollar and the opportunity that might comes their way. So as you all know, we have been working on the US dollars, and this morning, for all those who have been watching me, I gave you a simple analytical approach. There was a fair value gap that is being seen on the DXY, and this fair value gap, as you can see here, I also went forward to say this morning that there are going to be a clear of liquidity to the downside. So after this consolidation, because this is a continuation pattern, that means after this consolidation we are having here, the market can continue to the downside to tap into this fair value gap before going up. And as you can see, the dollar index has been struggling to break towards the downside to do exactly what we explained. So the volume is still a little bit low, but we are bearish on the DXY to tap into the fair value gap to give us good trade opportunity. Please, if you have any objection on the DXY analytics, let me know in the comment section so we can look at that together. The comment section is open and you can actually let me know what you think about the DXY from this price level. Let me know your comment section if you have any contribution on the DXY, please. Okay, that's great. So no objection from the analytics on the DXY. So we are going to reflect this to other pairs. So we'll go to EU, and EU is going to form a reflection. So in the morning, we updated you that we are looking for a bullish EU that is going to push up to clear off liquidity and possibly heads to the trend line that it breaks. And also, there is a penetration into a fair value gap that can be identified from the daily time frame. This fair value gap is a very big zone on this chart. So if you can take this fair value gap on Euro USD, it's a massive zone and we can refine it to a specific price level. So that is a point of interest as well that we are supposed to be targeting. And moving down to a smaller time frame, we can actually investigate to find out if we have specific price actions. But to my to what I'm looking at, there is a possibility that the market will move slightly towards the trend line to do a break and retest of the particular price level. Even though the trend line has already been broken at a certain level and an updated trend line is needed, it is also vital for us to reconsider the trend line that we are drawing here. What's happening? This trend line is a little bit shaky. So let me draw back this trend line in a bit. So, so the trend line is somewhere. So, so bullish EU is much possible, breaking slightly above the consolidation, which is a continuation pattern, is already possible. So we've seen a break already, and we are going to get a break and retest normally of that structure. The first retest was not as the way we should expect, but let's see from the 1 hour candle. So normally I want to see a retest from like a 1 hour candle. That would be more significant. But if I take it as a high, let me adjust this line. I can see that there's already a break and retest on a 1 hour candle. As you can see, it has already occurred, and there is a possibility that the market is going to continue getting bullish here. So a bullish EU is expected. So as of now, you have two ways of getting into this trade. So you could go in first of all with some less aggressiveness. You can set your stop loss at 15 pips, and your TP can be as high as possible. So if you are going in for a buy here, you could take in a 15 pip stop loss. So that's very important. So also that's a 4 hours chart. The closer of this 4 hours chart of this zone is a powerful signal that will show us a continuation of Euro USD to the upside. We are going to check back on the XY afterward because Jira is proposing something. So I was saying that for your best buy confirmation on OUSD, you should wait for the closure of this 4 hour candle. And if this 4 hour candle closes out of this green line, then it's a bullish EU and there will be no pullback. So the 4 hours chart will be crucial for us to use for our own advantage. Going back to the XY and what Jera is proposing, you said we could connect the lows. Are you talking about using a trend line to get the next target, Gerard? Let me get this. Gerard, is this what you are talking about? Like getting a trend line that will link up this low? Is it what you are talking about? Are you talking about the black trend line? Are you still talking about the black trend line I just drew? Okay, okay. The black trend line should be used as a possible target. So looking at the trend line as well, uh, market is basically moving. It can actually uh, fall. The XY can fall further, as Gerard is saying, and get to this market structure. So in this scenario, what are we going to do? We know we are all bearish on the XY. So we will trade a bearish DXY into the fair value gap and possibly on the trend line. This means that when the market is going to get into the fair value gap, we are going to observe the price action to see if there's a possible reversal to confirm if the fair value gap is going to hold price, or if it doesn't hold price, then the trend line will be holding price. So that is a good one from Gerard. It makes a lot of sense. So that's great. Please, if you have again any contribution on the XY, you can ask. That I should check if there is a head and shoulder. Where? Where are you seeing a head and shoulder? Where should I check for the head and shoulder? On the XY, on which time frame are you talking about? So we are for a bullish EU and also we are for a bullish GU as well. So we are looking forward for GU to buy. A lot of anticipation for a good volume is in on our way. You know, since after the non-farm payroll, the market has really been stiff on the side of the dollar index and other cross pairs for the dollar. For GU, we had this support structure that pushed price massively, and without hesitating, this was the last local resistance that the market created here for GU. And we don't need to stress to tell you that GU is going to meet up this local resistance. Very simple setup, no complications, simply using price action, um, key levels and all of that. So the GBP is going to go up to touch that upper resistance, and that is exactly what we should be looking at. But now the question is, what is the driver that can push us to take a buy to drive the market to that price level? We are currently in a very chronicle consolidative market. As I earlier said, it is vital for us to take the low of the consolidation and to take the height of this consolidation that goes thus. So we want to see the closure of a 4 hours chart off that area. So I want to see a 4 hours chart closes above the that area for me to go in for a sell, for a buy. Sorry. So I need a 4 hours chart to close above that range level for me to go in for a buy. Without this, the market could just still be consolidating. That is the case of GBP USD. The market could just be consolidating at the end of the day. So I think there is sound. The sound is very much okay. Please, if you can get me, let me know in the comment section. But I believe the sound is very much okay. So apart of that, we are going to be checking Bitcoin and seeing what we got for Bitcoin. So just by going on what Bitcoin is more of a revision of what we did in the morning. So what we did in the morning was that we are expecting Bitcoin to give us a break and retest for us to go in for a perfect buy. So we are waiting for a break and retest on Bitcoin for us to go in for a perfect buy. So a break of retest on Bitcoin will give us a possible buy, and we are bullish on Bitcoin as we speak. Friday, the market have seen a great decrease in volume and volatility, causing many markets to consolidate. Many traders at this point can lose money not because they don't know how to trade, but because they do the wrong decisions. And you cannot make the best trading decision in unstable market condition. So let's see exactly as the non-farm payroll wave is going up. Let's see how the market is going to recover in terms of volume. Non-farm payroll, in fact, is not the only news that we're going to get as high impact news. We are waiting for other news like the PPI, the CPI, the unemployment rate. We are still waiting for more fundamentals that could come and then bring more clarity to the market. And that's the main reason you don't need to bother yourself on the fact that you've not had an opportunity yet. So I've given you the preconditions. If you are going in for a buy on Bitcoin, it is necessary that a 4 hours candle closes above that trend line and wait for a break and retest to go in possibly. If you don't want to wait for a break and retest, then you are taking an aggressive entry. Aggressive entry most often comes with low amount of lot size. So when I'm taking an aggressive entry, I'll use a low lot size in the purpose. Many people are still saying no sound. Please, can you get me clearly? Let me know in the comment section. Please, can you get me clearly? Let me know in the comment section, please. Sound is good. Everything is fine. That's great. So that's all about today's market. There is nothing really that um, there's nothing really that's challenging in the market. Volume is low. There is nothing big to do. And if today was a volatile day, normally you should have grabbed one or two trades. There is a link in the live description to join the September Learn to Trade and Pay After program. It's a great opportunity for everybody, for especially for those who are aspiring to become forex traders. You can actually be part of that program, and it helps a lot. So that's it for market update for this afternoon. There is nobody have a big problem he or she want us to discuss, and there is nothing big about the market this afternoon. Coupled with the fact that the volume is low, we don't have great volumes, and we are going to be seeing what we got again tomorrow. If there is any update or any analytics or any signal, I'll have to update you in the Bell Forex Signal channel on Telegram for you to be able to benefit from that always. I want to wish you an excellent trading day ahead. Have a beautiful day, everybody. God bless you all.